Breaking news! A lot of people with the same faces found all over the world. We need to stop them as soon as possible. I'm your host, Sid, in today's Daily News channel. And in today's episode, we'll be seeing how to get rid of this problem and fix it permanently as soon as possible. Y'all bitches need to calm the fuck down and touch some grass and see different people and stop watching too many girls on Pixit. That's the root cause of the problem. And we have a special guest explaining us and teaching us how we can get rid of this problem right over here in this podcast. Please welcome Drawmaster99.
Hello my children, it is I. Don't you ever draw the same faces again and again and again?
Alright, so how many times do I have to tell you kids not to draw the same faces again and again and again? I'm literally tired of seeing the same faces again and again and again. Alright, so what is same face syndrome? Same face syndrome is nothing but drawing the same faces again and again and again, whether it be intentional or non-intentional. Most of the time it is non-intentional. Alright, but if it's intentional, then you are the problem, not your brain. Most of the artists do it unintentionally most of the time. Okay, do not get me wrong, their art is like too good. Okay, it is really good. I'm not saying that their art is not good, but same face syndrome is a problem, at least in my opinion, because you literally cannot distinguish one person from the other. Two girls look the same. The only distinguishing factor would be their hairstyle or probably makeup or clothes. That's it. Sam does art. Then there is Louis. Even Louis does it. Then Ross draws. Wulop, probably the most famous artist of them all. He has almost same faces everywhere. Guez, unless he draws the same character, but still same faces. Kushinov, Ilya. Then of course some Japanese artists, Mika Pegaso, Yoneyama Mai, and most anime Japanese artists. One of my favorite artists, Kan Liu, he also has same face syndrome. And even Andrew Cockroach does it, same faces everywhere. Okay, so all of these artists can draw different faces. Okay, I'm not saying that they can't draw, they have the skill. All of these faces are different faces. Okay, Louis can draw different faces, Ross can draw different faces. Okay, look at this. Even Sam can draw different faces. Even Kushinov Ilya can draw different faces. Look at this one. Then there is this. Then there is this. Then this one. Then there is this one. And even Kanliu can draw different faces. Look at this lady over here. And this guy over here. So what's the problem? Okay, the artists are not the problem. Okay, their art is not the problem. The problem is over here. Okay, and how our brain works apparently. So why it happens is because of something called as dopamine response. Okay, dopamine is the infamous happy hormone. Okay, as everyone knows. So how our brain works is that it needs dopamine, it needs a sense of pleasure with the most minimum effort possible. So the most famous or the most accurate example in today's world will be mobile phones and mobile gaming, or rather gaming in general. Whenever you defeat an opponent, or whenever you clear a level, or whenever you probably get likes, whenever you get subscribers or new followers, our brain releases dopamine. Okay, our brain is like, I want more. Okay, I'm gonna play more, I want more reward, I want to feel more happy. Alright, so that is the problem. Okay, so the same goes in art as well, art and drawing as well. Okay, so whenever you draw something with or without reference, okay, so your brain tends to like go to the simplest side. Okay, it tends to like take the shortest path to the destination. Alright, so that shortest part would be to draw the same faces again and again and again. Okay, yeah, because drawing different faces require more effort, require a difference in the anatomy or a difference in the size and shape of the facial features. Okay, so the brain is like, nah fam, I ain't gonna do that shit. I'm gonna draw the same shit again and again and again, whether you like it or not. And that happens unconsciously. The decision in here happens very unconsciously, and that is addictive. So how do you fix that? First and foremost, be aware while drawing. Okay, be aware that you have to draw two characters differently, not the same. Second one would be vary the sizes and the shapes of all of the features of the face. Third point would be to use simple shapes. Okay, to use simple shapes in your facial structure or even in your body structure. So for example, square, triangle, cylinder or sphere. So over here, one of my favorite series and games of all, Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Look at all these faces. They are all different. Urbosa has this upside down triangle shape. Daruk has this circular shape with triangular hair. Then Revali has all the triangles that you can fit into his face. Mifa has circular shapes and very flowy features because she's a fish. Even Zelda and Link, they are of the same species. Okay, they are of the same race. Zelda has round shapes in her face and Link has like a squarish face. So all of these things, all of these changes in features contribute to how you draw different faces or even body types all the time. And the third point would be to use references. Use at least one reference. Okay, if you're drawing from imagination, if you're creating a new character, then you need to use more than one reference naturally. Okay, but at least use one reference as a baseline. Now that you have fixed it, now that you've learned to fix it, try to draw different faces using a reference or without a reference. So over here, this is all from memory. This is all from my memory, whatever I can fathom inside my tiny ass brain. Okay, so I drew it on this paper. So look at all these faces, they are all different. Okay, and I have varied all of the features. The eyes are different, the noses are different, the facial structure is different, the facial shapes are different. Okay, so everything is varied, and that is how you get different faces all the time while staying in your art style. It is so simple. So yeah, so vary the sizes and shapes. All right, so that is my point. And once you do that, all of your faces will start to look different. Okay, it will only take you like 1 week to maybe a month to get rid of the same face syndrome. All right, so yeah, do it. It is definitely worth it. Anyway, speaking of faces, I made a tutorial on how to draw a face. You can check it out right over here, right? And subscribe and press the bell icon so that you do not miss out any future videos. And join the Patreon and Discord while you're at it. Until next time, see you later. Bye.
You there, subscribe and join the Discord and Patreon and never ever draw the same faces again and again and again. If I see you draw the same faces again and again and again, I will come there and tear your drawing page. Goodbye.